But
Matter still.
What we did means we're more than friends. I can't get you out my head. I won't even try to pretend. My cup of love is full to the brim. See you walking, started talking. Never knew a thing would happen. And I'm tripping. Was I fooling? Body shaped like a hourglass spirit. When you come around, it's only finding ring. I see cute face. It makes me weak within. Make me weak within. Body outfits you will.
I gotta go back to Angola, bro. Hey, me seeing you guys, I feel like going back to Anguilla.
You guys bringing a warmth to them.
Yeah, amazing place.
Thank you.
So when you guys going on air?
Pardon?
When you guys going on air?
Where I'm going from here?
Yeah.
I'm going back. Actually, a European tour with the Market Heritage.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
You do promo?
So you're done with cricket?
Done.
Wow, eh? But how is it though? It's coming from cricket to, like, you see what I'm saying?
It's good, man. You can hear all about it right now. But yeah, man, it's good. It's good. I mean, a lot of work went in for the past 4 years to make sure, but good vibes.
G98.7 FM is the way we groove on the Sunday nights.
All phones are off,
We're
right?
trying to figure out what this singer is saying. Yeah, think a little bit more.
I'm gonna record inside. I'll bring to you.
Sounds a bit like Peter Morgan. You know, somebody said Jack Kirby. You know, somebody said maybe it could be Domain Virgo. Well, right now in the studio, we got the one and only.
Yes, sir.
The commitment, the dedication, loving the persistence. You know, we got the one and only Omari inside the building, and you know, good night and welcome to the Riddim Track.
I'm happy to be here, Spex. Happy to be in the studio. Happy to be in Canada. I'm having a great time. The weather's a little bit chilly, but we're loving the vibes still. We're loving the vibes.
For real, and for those that are not familiar with Omari Banks, such as myself,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Uh-huh.
not gonna lie.
I know we go.
Let me know where you're coming from, because what I know of you.
Yes, sir.
You're a world-class cricket superstar.
Once upon a time, I used to play for a team called the West Indies team, which is the pinnacle of cricket which you can get coming out of the Caribbean. I represented the West Indies team at the age of 20. I played professionally for 11 years. It was my passion, it's a love, but I also grew up around music my entire life. My dad is a gentleman by the name of Banky Banks. He's from Anguilla, the lovely island Anguilla. Shout out to everybody from Anguilla. And yeah, so music was something that was around my entire life. When I went off to playing cricket professionally from 18 years old, I even toured with my guitar. From the age of 15, I would have to sing in front of the guys on the team. So music was always around me, but at that time, the passion, the love was in the cricket. 4 years ago, I decided to move on from that, which happens to be the title track of my album, and then move on to doing something, another passion of mine, which is music, what I'm doing right now. I'm loving it, I'm enjoying it. It's been great, I've been getting tons of support, and it's not a fake thing, it's a real thing. I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm a songwriter, I produce. I know it go. I know it go. I know we go. We got my boy, Mr. Damian Knight here. He's the producer of the song.
Yeah.
Producer of the song. And yeah, we got peer pressure in the house. We've got my cousin from Anguilla called Latif. We've got my boy from a child, his name is Shandy. We got his mom, Shirley. So we've got a mixture. We got some of my folks from back home here showing that support. Folks from over here, but from Anguilla showing that love. We got Damian and his boy, Pressure. So I mean, it's all love. I met Damian a couple years ago in Jamaica. And it was an awesome experience. I was working with Benji Myers, the legendary musician, producer. He's a good friend of mine, even before Damian. I mean, he's worked with my dad for almost over 20 years. So it's part of the musical family. But as you mentioned earlier, my approach to music has always been let the music speak for you. A lot of people, when I decided to make the transition from music to cricket, they were like, okay, you did cricket at a high level. That doesn't mean that we've seen enough gimmicks. But as soon as I open my mouth and I sing and I play the guitar, they understand, and I appreciate that. And I think that's what it should be about. I mean, I expect it, and I'm the kind of guy that I know that when I open my mouth and when I play the guitar, I got the confidence in myself that, you know, I mean, hopefully that you deliver something that people like. I'm an athlete, so I guess that's the side of me that comes out from that point, from at that time. I mean, you know how it is when you're at it, you're always trying to prove something. So I mean, although we ain't got no point to prove is was one of my songs, but I mean, you always feel like you gotta go there and be okay, cool. This is my chance, and I mean, I think that's a good thing at times, because I mean, that competitive edge is what sometimes gets you over the line. No problem, no problem. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, I'll even speak first about the album. The album is a compilation of my work that I've done over the past 4 years. So I'll be the first to tell you, even when I listen to the album, I love the album. But even from the stuff that I've done from the start of the album to now, I feel even so much more better about it. One of the most recent singles before the last single is a song that's called No Point to Prove, as you mentioned, which I did with Peter Morgan. I've known the Morgan Heritage crew for a while back. I didn't mention this earlier today. But my dad has got the longest running privately owned music festival in the Caribbean. It's called Moon Splash. And we've had all the major acts, from Jacquio to Chronix to Third World to Graham Smargan to Bronny Whaler to John Mayer's been there. Okay, so I mean, I'm not going to call them all, but everybody has been there. And I've been blessed to Anguilla. So a lot of people, no, it's Anguilla. Shout out to the tourist board. I got to give them a plug because they've been in support of this right here. But yeah, I'm from Angola, and we love music there. And my dad, Becky, he's been somebody who's influenced me with my music style from a child. And yeah, I'm here to share that music with you guys, man. Very close to St. Martin. You got it, man. Have you been to St. Martin, Angola? That's what we do. We jump to St. Martin to go crazy, and they come to Angola to relax. Uh-huh. Yes. 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 No, definitely. Yeah, man, I'm definitely do something. Well, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna do a song for you guys, one that I call Unafraid. I was a young man. The situations would dictate how we would play. You were a friend, always there to give a smile and lend a hand, finding reasons to prove what we're doing was right. Never once the truth would ever hide. It's always hard for lovers to say their goodbye. Moving on, we'll sever our own ties. How can we be so unafraid to love? How can we be so irresponsible?
we've mistaken love. So goodbye, baby, we'll keep in touch. Forgive me for wanting to go. With time, your sorrow won't show. I miss you, but we have to say our goodbyes. Perfect love is rare and hard to find. How can we be so unafraid to love? How can we be so irresponsible? How could we be so unafraid to love? How could we be so irresponsible? It's easy, it seems, when we mistake our love. So goodbye, baby, we'll keep in touch. Goodbye, goodbye. So goodbye, maybe we'll keep in touch. Maybe we'll keep in touch. Goodbye. So goodbye, maybe we'll keep in touch.
Mad. Very clear.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Spex. Right now, man, ready. Thank you, my boy. You gotta go in on it.
Let's think about some of the, the stations, some of the channels, some of the outlets that you have, graced and have been blessed with and have been fortunate to have your music played on.
Well, obviously, the Tempo in the Caribbean, VH1. I can go a list of the American stations. I don't know them off the top of my head. I've done some stuff on Arise TV. So all the major the stations in the Caribbean. In Jamaica, my music plays on all the. I don't know off the top of my head. RETV, Hype TV. I have had my song "No Point to Prove" be the #1 song in Jamaica, and the Ron Machette Countdown, who's a major DJ in Jamaica. So I mean, the music is really getting out there. I've had top 20 and top 10 features for No Point to Prove in Germany, in Holland as well. Actually, over the past couple of weeks, the song More Than Friends was the #1 requested song over there in Holland and 22 tracks. So I mean, I'm getting that love. I'm in that stage.
I heard that you're going on tour with Morgan Heritage. What are you talking about? You're getting a lot of Morgan Heritage, the band, I call them the modern day Bob Marley and the Wailers. I don't care. People might get mad, but I think they're the modern day Bob Marley and the Wailers as far as, bands and, presentation and as far as, just moving like a family unit and, just, smashing the tracks and smashing the charts the same way. And that's a big deal for me.
Well, let me first say big shout out and maximum respect to Morgan Heritage and the entire crew. From Gramps Morgan, Peter Morgan, Mojo, Jamari Morgan, Yuna, Luke, the whole crew, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. I want to say a big shout out. I mean, Gramps Morgan in particular has been one that has always supported me from the start. He's come to Anguilla. He performed at my dad's music festival, and he's been willing to lend a hand out and really pull another artist up, and that's not really common in the music industry. So big shout out to Gramps and the entire Morgan Heritage family. As you mentioned, I'm going to be touring Europe, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. I've played cricket professionally over there from the age of 14 years. I've been traveling in academies over there. I lived 2 years in Somerset, but now I'm going over in a totally different capacity. So it's a great feeling to go over into Europe and do something completely different, but at the same time with the passion to really bring it to them in a different way now, you know what I mean? So the vibes are there. I'm excited about it, and I'm really looking forward to the exposure.
God, it is absolutely amazing. And what are some of the artists that influence
I've got a number of artists. Number one, I would say definitely my dad, but I'm an artist which that listens to a lot of different kinds of music. If you, from Lauryn Hill to R. Kelly, Stevie Wonder, John Mayer, um, Tupac, um, some instrumental artists, the likes of Andy Timmons, George Benson, Eric Clapton. These are guys who play the guitar. Bob Marley, of course, would be the cliche name, but it's so true. But I listen to a wide genre of music from Queen, rock and roll bands to Bon Jovi. I'm an artist that I like to listen to a lot of different kinds of music because I'm inspired by that, and that's how I look to go about it when I create my music.
Anyone in Toronto or in Canada, that may have helped you to get here, may have helped you, to stay here, or may, just someone that you want to just, send some love to, some shout outs to, or just pay that respect to?
Yeah, first I want to give a big shout out to my boy Mr. Damien Knight. I mean, as I mentioned before, we hooked up about 2 years ago in Jamaica. We kept in contact. He sent over a track that he thought would be a good fit for me. I listened to the track, I like it, and I wrote on the track, and he produced the track. So it was gotta give a maximum shout out to him. Gotta give a maximum shout out to my boy Mr. Pierre Pressure. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Chuka, my friend Shandy. He's here with us today in the studio. Him and his mother Shirley. So I want to give a big shout out to the lovely lady that called earlier, Mrs. Avery. She's from Anguilla. Haven't gotten to meet her as yet, but I'll meet her. Well, I met her in Anguilla, but I haven't met her since I've been here. Big shout out to my boy Les Simba. He goes to the university here in Toronto. And just everybody here in Toronto that's been showing respect and love. I mean, since I've been here, we've been getting a good vibe. Everybody who lives here says, yeah man, it's a good place to live. It's not often you go to a place and everybody is really happy about the place where they live in. So maximum respect to the people of Toronto for that. I also that was what I was going right away. You got it. I'm gonna give a maximum shout out to my tourist board back home in Anguilla for getting behind me. They see the bigger picture. They understand that it's about representing the island, and music is a vehicle. Sport and music, they go together, and people connect to that. If you want to promote your island, I came in here today. And the photographer came in and he was like, yeah, you're from Anguilla? Yeah, man, I've been there. The beaches are beautiful. And I mean, that's what you want. You want to give a good feel. You want to make sure that when people hear something about your island and when they see me, they get the same feel that they get when they get there. And hopefully I'm giving off that impression.
Absolutely. You came to the right place to kick it off. G98.7 FM, the only black-owned station in Canada that plays, urban music, reggae, soca, African. You came to the right place and you got the right key.
But first, as well as I want to give a big shout out to you, because even when I came to the station, we sent my publicist, big shout out to Malika, sent the email to you guys, and then when I came in the studio the day, without an appointment, they showed us love in here. I mean, all the whole staff, they were like, yeah, okay, Omar, oh yeah, remember that name. And then when I spoke to Mr. Garden, it was like awesome. He spent about 15-20 minutes on the phone talking, because he was a fan of the music. And then he was like, yes, I'm going to get you on Spex. And I heard about you even before we met, that you're the #1 guy to come to. So I'm happy to be here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a big shout out to you as well. Well, yeah, the song No Point to Prove is the song that I wrote again. I like to write from my personal experience. And I was going through, a number of stuff within from the sport into when you get into the music, it's a different set of issues. But I was having a good time, and I wanted to let the people know that over my course of time from sport to music, it's really not about it's about no point to prove. I think it's about making up your mind what you want to do and going for it, and really just doing what you love. I mean, it's not all the time sometimes you look outside for for outside influences or outside opinions, when sometimes we just need to look within ourselves and get the answers. So No Point to Prove is a song about that, and Peter Morgan is one who's got a voice like, I would say, like no other in reggae music. His voice is so silky smooth, and he's one that I've always respected as a vocalist, as an artist, as a frontman. I've seen him perform a couple times, and I thought, who better to do the track with than one of the legends of reggae music, Mr. Peter Morgan.
Before I get to the track, I just want to speak to Damien real quick.
This one, we got. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like being in Toronto for such a long time, trying to find that reggae sound that we're all looking for as artists and as producers in the city, and I couldn't find that. Went to Jamaica for the last 4 years. That's where I linked up with Omari when we are down there doing a project for Benji Myers as well, and working with Ken Booth, Marcia Griffith, a whole bunch of people down there recording and understanding the process, bringing it back to Toronto now so that we can give the vibes to the people in the city. So we have a studio in Kingston, we have a studio in Toronto. And now we're trying to give the Torontonian people the vibes that they're looking for, you know, in terms of that. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's very light. Yeah. You see, that's the thing about Jamaica. Jamaica has this sound. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, one of the things that, as Canadians, as I brought to Jamaica, is just the professionalism and the technical skills that we have as Canadians. Canadians tend to be very technical people. But then going down there, I learn how to relax and enjoy music. That's the purpose of music, for people to enjoy it, for you to enjoy it, and everybody can feel it. If you don't feel it, who's going to feel it? No, you can't get nothing to feel out of that. So yeah, that's the thing. So. Sure. Sure. You can reach us on Facebook at D1 Recording Studio, or you can just follow at Dami Night on Instagram. But right now we're working on the same project that Omari has More Than Friends on. We also have a song by Blessed, obviously. Juno Award winner Blessed. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a good, big tune too, big tune. So, and then Caffeinol, couple other Canadian artists, Mel Dubé, Dudes and Mill. So, it's gonna be good. Definitely, for sure. D1 Recording Studio. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Same here, same here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. I think that comes from the background, and I guess my sporting upbringing was always starting from the foundation up, and I believe that if you build it from the bottom up, I mean, you're gonna have a stronger base to work with. So I mean, thank you for that. But there's a lot more to go, and I realize that I've reached nowhere, not half as close as to where I want to go when it comes to music. So I'm staying humble, I'm staying focused, and I'm ready to take on whatever challenge, but still enjoy the whole experience. Mhm. Yes, I'll tell you everything right now. Well, I'm on Instagram, it's Omari Banks 11, OMARIBANKS, and it's the number 11. On Twitter, it's Omari Banks 11 as well, OMARIBANKS 11. On Facebook, search Omari Banks, my artist page, and my webpage is www.omaribanks.com. Just look for Omari Banks. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me, Spex. Thank you very much, Mr. Garden, for his love and everything that he's done to make me feel so welcome here at G98. And I want to make sure, even for that, I want to give you guys a few stuff if you want to give it away on the air or anything. I just want to show that love back that you guys gave to me.
Yeah, way up.
Out right now, you can get on iTunes. You can get More Than Friends on iTunes as well. And yeah, so my music and a lot more music is coming really soon. I'm going to be releasing an EP in January. I get the opportunity now to work on some new music after I've been in the field for the past 4 years trying to work my way around it. I think I'm a lot more confident in going forward of what I'm supposed to put out there, and I'm really excited about that, about 2016 actually.
Love the video.
All right. And check the music video out as well, and it's on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
More Than Friends.
Yeah.
No point to prove.
Way up. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you got that. Yeah.